Hello there, welcome back to Icelandic Psycho. Top 10 underrated movie sequels. This is a topic that I have been obsessing over for a few weeks now, and I think it's time we talk about it. So coming in at number 10 is Jurassic Park 3. Now this is a movie that somehow in our memories is pretty bad, but I think when most people rewatch it, they realize that this is just a fun, little, simple adventure romp that doesn't take itself too seriously. I've actually seen this film more times than any other in the series, which is a bit awkward, but the fact of the matter is, Alessandro Nivola is one of my favorite actors, an underrated actor. It has great pace, some fun characters, Sam Neill, he's back as Grant, and honestly, it's a nice, tight, simple dinosaur adventure. The Spinosaurus vs. T-Rex fight is iconic, all compared to the Jurassic World sequels. This is a sequel that is totally aged better than we remember. This is the video that you chose in my first You Pick Monthly. Give this video a thumbs up and I will do the others. Well, the others that have some votes anyway. Number 9. Austin Powers in Goldmember. For some reason, this was always bassed as the worst of the bunch. So, I mean, why is it any worse than The Spy Who Shagged Me, who for some reason is always talked about as the best of the bunch? Why not the first film? But this film, however, it has the best songs, it has some nice character arcs, and it has Michael Caine.
And Michael Caine.
I mean, what else do you want? This is a fun film, it's the most cinematic of the bunch, solid comedy, endlessly quotable, and absolutely underrated. Now, coming in at number 8 is Jaws 2. I don't think he wants any of the sequels to be mentioned here. So anyways, Jaws 2, a sequel to a film that shouldn't have had any sequels, but this one is surprisingly good, tapping into Brody's PTSD. It's a surprisingly strong anchor for a movie that could have been pure cash grab nonsense, which in a way it is, but honestly, there are some great set pieces here. The water ski scene, the stranded teenager is fun, it's tense, it's underrated and absolutely worth revisiting. A nice little film. So coming in at number 7 is Men in Black 2. A series that I think all of the films are good, but for some reason this one always gets bassed. It has a nice enough plot, nice enough villains, and I mean the dog.
Frank!
I mean, fun aliens, Lara Flynn Boyle playing a villain who's basically a sci-fi dominatrix, and Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones still have great chemistry. I mean, I've seen this one many times and it's fun. It's a nice film. It's definitely worth revisiting. Coming in 6th place is Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Disney's underrated sequel, and honestly one of Disney's best sequels to you know, some of these animated films. Robin Williams, he returns as the genie, Aladdin meets his long-lost father, and the story has way more heart and adventure than anyone expected. This is a real movie, not just some cheap direct-to-video sequel. It actually got some rewards as the best direct-video production of that year. It's emotional, funny, it's beautifully animated in parts. It's a bit song-heavy for the first half, but the second half really delivers the film home. Coming in 5th place is Beverly Hills Cop 3. This sequel is darker in tone, so for some reason it's bassed as being this different weird film in a series that's supposed to be light and fun, but I don't know, I mean, Beverly Hills Cop 2, I don't remember anything about it. I remember it was okay, but this one actually has a nice revenge plot going on. I guess it's totally weird because it's darker, but still it happens in an amusement park, which makes it a bit corny at times maybe, but I think this film is a misunderstood oddball, and I'm standing by that. So coming in at number 4, Psycho 2. This one blows my mind every time I watch it. It's much better than it should have been. Anthony Perkins, he's really great in this film. It takes Norman Bates in genuinely interesting directions. Psycho 2 is a rare sequel that deepens the original's themes instead of exploiting them. a surprisingly thoughtful meditation on trauma, identity, and whether redemption is even possible. People either haven't seen it or assume it sucks, and it doesn't. Psycho 2 is a massively underrated sequel that you should really see. I would even go as far as to say it's one of the best horror sequels ever made. So coming in at number 3 is...
It's getting closer. Much closer.
The Fly 2. This is a brutal, bleak, emotional sequel, and this is a sequel that I assume many people don't even know about, or just haven't seen, don't want to see it, just assume it's bad. But this movie has heart, it has tragedy, it taps more into even more tragic ways these plots can affect people and humanity and such things. So it has some of the most heartbreaking scenes probably in any creature feature ever made. It's stylish, it's sad, and way better than anyone expects. Number 2, 2010, the year we made contact. This is a brilliant sci-fi movie that for some reason so many people don't know about, and it's a sequel to one of the best movies ever made, and it's surprisingly good, putting that in that perspective. Amazing cast, great visuals, great pacing. The only real flaw is that it's not 2001. So just on its own, it's a fantastic film, fantastic atmosphere, some terrific scenes, and just a great film that you should really give a chance to see. It's emotional, political, and surprisingly epic. Coming in at number 1 is...
You mentioned something about a tiger.
A lion. A cowardly lion.
And he could talk, too, like the Scarecrow and the Tin Man?
Is Return to Oz. Yes, one of the most interesting sequels ever made. This film is dark. Dorothy gets locked up, thought to be insane. But when she comes back to Oz, finally the world is destroyed. The Wheelers exist to traumatize children. And somehow this film, it absolutely works. It's weird, creepy, imaginative, bold. And unlike any kids movie ever made, if you haven't seen this film, you need to. It's a very interesting film. It's a perfect example of a sequel that was misunderstood. So it takes the first film, builds upon it, and somehow, even when we're comparing it to one of the most iconic films ever made, somehow some of its plot elements are even more fascinating than the first film. And taking all of this into the equation, this is why it comes in at number 1. And that's my list, ladies and gentlemen, my top 10 underrated movie sequels. Let me know in the comments which sequels you find underrated, and give me some feedback on what we've discussed today. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I'm Steven Eagle. This has been Icelandic Psycho. Over and out.